I got this clip here from Twitter. I'm going to show this clip to you guys.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
So, can we enlarge it?
Yeah, 1 second.
So this is a clip from, I think, one of these like Twitch streamers, right? Mm-hmm. And I kind of want to go into this a little bit because we talk about how there's an epidemic of like weak men and guys that just like don't understand their value, etc. Mm-hmm. This kind of plays into that perfectly. So, can we put the sound on? All right. So this guy's a huge streamer, right? What is it? Playboy Max or some shit?
Playboy Max, yeah.
Yeah. Play.
You want me to do the intro?
Yeah, go ahead.
So what's happening here, guys, is that like right now, Silky's talking to this chick, and out of the corner of the room, someone mentions Duke Dennis. Mm-hmm. Now, if you don't know who that is, he's a popular streamer, friends with Kai Sanat, and he's a good-looking dude, pause, right? So girls all Googling over him 24/7. Oh my God, it's Duke Dennis, he's amazing, he's tall, he's handsome, whatever.
Never heard of him.
So she's like, Duke Dennis, where is he? And look at how this guy reacts to this actual shout-out. Here we go.
It's Duke Dennis. Where?
What? Yo, what is this?
I'm joking.
Now, I think the important thing to note here, whether this is staged or not, isn't really important. I think what's important is that, and this is the thing, this guy has a bunch of young guys watching him, right? And we talk a lot about a masculinity crisis, etc.
Yeah.
But people don't understand. This is what the young men are watching. They're watching shit like this.
Yeah.
And they're seeing women constantly disrespect men, degrade men, you do this stupid shit in front of them.
Jokes.
They put them on, to chicks, whatever it may be. Like, there's this entire ecosystem, right, of huge influencers that are guys, a lot of them in their teens, by the way, or 20s, that don't understand themselves. They're around some attractive women, but they're simping for these girls, not knowing their own value, that you actually carry way more value than these fucking girls that you're platforming.
Right.
But they're over here kind of they're up here, she's down here. You're bringing yourself down to her level to throw a fucking chair around over a fucking chick.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't think people understand like how damaging this is to the young man's mind.
Right.
Seeing this bullshit.
And Mel's mentioned, there's no father in the household. So you know who they're copying? Who they're emulating? These guys.
Right.
They become the McDonald's trying to be the Wendy's. It doesn't work. And it's funny because like obviously
that's just one clip. I could show you a million from Twitch, Kick, whatever, with these very influential young guys that do stupid shit or emasculate themselves or get embarrassed by women and people completely accept it. There's a clip of like some girl. Can you look it up, bro? Kai Cenat gets yelled at by a New York chick.
Oh yeah.
And this girl's like talking to him crazy, talking shit. And whether it's comedy or whatever, I understand that. But I don't think people understand how impressionable young men are.
Right.
And how young men will watch this and think, oh yeah, it's normal to just have women completely berate me and disrespect me and speak to me like nigga, as if it's cool.
Yeah, facts.
And
how much is Kai worth? He's worth a lot.
Millions,
he makes
I'm sure.
he makes a bunch of money, he's famous, etc. And he's over here tolerating bitch from some Section 8 hood.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Because people don't like. A lot of young guys don't have the skill set to decipher, oh, this is an act or whatever. Like, it could be an act, who knows? But the damage is being fucking done.
Yeah.
You know what it is, bro? It's clip forming 101. In the name of clip forming, I'll make this funny reaction or funny like stage act to look a certain way to go viral.
Yeah.
But it's damaging the youth because, like you said before, who are they gonna tolerate and who are they gonna actually like follow? These guys.
And I don't think people understand. So, okay, there's so many different things at play, and I want to get your guys' take on this. Because I've like thought about this, like, why the fuck are we having the problems that we're having? So on one end, right, you have women that are utilizing social media, dating apps, etc., what you were saying before.
Right.
They're able to now experience and acquire things that are no longer novel that used to be novel via the internet. Right? They've been able to outsource their feminine needs through men through the internet, getting attention on social media, getting likes, etc. It used to be a chick has to present herself, go outside, and actually speak to fucking people. Now she's able to get that attention, which is what women want, via the internet.
Right.
Then on the opposing side with the men, we got a generation of young men who are highly influential that are on the internet with hundreds of thousands of people watching them that have never actually built themselves up or gotten themselves to a point where they've suffered enough to appreciate the success that they're currently experiencing.
Right.
And then you compound that with the fact that they're bringing on regular ass bitches on their streams, simping for them, thinking that woman holds more value than they do because they haven't accomplished anything at 22 years old. So they're like, damn, this girl's bad. I need to qualify to her, unbeknownst to them that this woman actually has significantly less value than them.
Yeah.
And that's from her being on social media all day thinking that she's the fucking shit. So it's like we have this fucking dangerous storm where we're seeing super privileged and cocky, arrogant females alongside men that don't understand their fucking value, simping for these women, and then this is being seen by millions of young men, and they think, oh, it's appropriate behavior for me to sit here and listen to and accept and tolerate poor behavior from women that don't respect my authority.
Right.
And that is why we have the fucking problem we have now in society where young men don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's what I truly think. I just see this shit as a cancer in society.
Right. That's real shit, man. And you know what it is, and this is why we have documentaries like Game Kings 1 and 2. And you guys should see both. And this is why, because men need this information to understand how to be men and understand their position. Because this is the thing that most people don't understand, right? Is that a woman, see, this is where men go wrong. Men try to be on the same level as women, right? A woman is supposed to see you as better than her. Now, I want to make it clear. No one is better than anyone. A man is not better than a woman, and a woman is not better than a man. We're just different. But a woman, her perspective has to be, he's better than me. But also, the way she's going to have that perspective is that you have to behave better than a woman.
Boom.
And so what most guys do is they don't behave better than a woman. So that what happens is that they act just like women. So then the women don't respect them and they can't get upgraded by that man. So the woman can't be upgraded by the man if the man is not acting in his position as man, because the woman has to see him as better for her to upgrade. I'll give you a perfect example. This is simple. When we first came to the Fresh and Fit show, when y'all, the first, I think it was like maybe the first, second show, when it was like probably 500 people watching or whatever. And I remember I came into your studio and I had this thought and I was like, God damn, Myron and Fresh got they shit fire. Right? And the first thing that popped in my head was I said, Myron and Fresh are doing this better than me. And then what happened is, I remember I called you and I said, yo, Myron, what's the thing you're using for your mixer, blah, 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 blah. So then after that, and you guys can check this on YouTube, after that, I got better cameras, I got better equipment, and then I started, right. But the reason why that happened was because you guys put yourselves in a position for me to notice that, to say, oh, that's better than what I'm doing. So I got upgraded mentally based on your position.
Right.
So that's how men have to do when they're dealing with women. Your position as man is important because a woman has to look up to you and say, man, he's doing life this way and I want to be a part of this and he's teaching me things. But what happens is in that video, the guy mentions Duke Dennis' name and the other guy flipped over a chair and got mad.
Exactly.
So what happens is basically what you're saying is that you're not better than her, right? She's better than you because she can just say some other guy's name and you flip out.
Yeah.
So she can't respect you and she can't look to you as a leader. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So guys, quick word from our sponsor real fast. You know we don't mess around when it comes to leveling up, and that goes for your coffee too. If you're still drinking that sugary shit, you're already started your morning off wrong. 1775 Coffee's protein creamer is what real men use to start their day. 10 grams of whey protein per serving, designed to build muscle and boost metabolism. Most people are tossing whey protein into their coffee, but we took it a step further and made a creamer with whey protein already built in, no added sugar, just protein. They just dropped this protein creamer along with a whole new lineup. In addition to the classic dark and medium roast, you'll find new coffee pods and a brain-boosting mushroom blend that'll have you focused like a sniper locked in on CNN. Don't start your morning funding the woke mob and dumping garbage into your body. Do it right with 1775 Coffee. Use code FRESH to get 15% off. Guys, I'm drinking 1775 Coffee right now, man. As we walk it like we talk it over here, guys, and they got one that has a protein blend, man, so definitely go show them support. Shout out to 1775 Coffee. And that's the thing. That's coming from a guy like, if you knew you were the shit, right, and some girl said some disrespectful shit like that, do you need to flip a fucking chair or a table?
Right.
No, you could be like, okay, well, you have a good night. I'll see you later, and that's it. And then she knows what the fuck it is when you tell her, okay, look, I'm sending you an Uber. You're gonna go home. Why? No, just you know, I'm just good. You know, I got some stuff to do.
Yeah.
And then let her fucking mind wander. Like, holy shit, I fucked up, and feel the loss. But like, you flipping a chair like that, right, shows that she has more value than you.
Right.
And I don't think that's very important that you mention that. Like, I tell people all the time. People say, Myron, you're an extremist. You sit here and you say that you're a dictator, and you know, and all this other shit. And I do think that men need to approach relationships as if it's like, yo, it's my way or the highway. I am the leader. I am better than you in almost every regard. You listen to me, and if you don't comply, goodbye. And if more men adopted this mindset where you need to listen to me, we wouldn't be having a lot of the problems that we have, right? And even the staunchest of feminists, because I've dealt with a bunch of them, they still want a guy to tell them what to do. They still do.
Oh yeah.
The more masculine a woman, the more masculine the man has to be to get her in check. Now it comes down to the guy if they want to deal with that bullshit.
Right? Yeah.
But the point being is that women naturally want this. So if you go ahead and you act like this behavior, because it's really important that you mention your behavior dictates your value, not you just saying it. Him to flip in a chair and all this other shit implies that she has more value than him because he's scared to lose her.
Exactly.
Hence the anger.
Exactly.
Yeah, not only, don't forget, you just mentioned earlier, he's behaving like a what? A woman.
Like a woman. Exactly.
How can she respect someone on her level?
Exactly.
And then, granted, look at Bad Girls Club, right? That show is full of women, full of emotion, throwing chairs, tables, bottles, everything like that.
Right.
So, mind you, Duke Dennis is top tier for women, right? So his natural reaction is to do what? Like a woman in front of a woman. It's an L.
Right.
It's an L.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the reason why I say that is because like guys, he's just one streamer, but like all the young guys do stupid shit like this, and whether it's for clicks or views or whatever, I don't think they understand that the long-standing effect of this is you're telling young men all over the place to put women on a pedestal, to express your emotions and frustrations through slamming shit, and and most importantly, that it's acceptable for you to tolerate that fuckery from females.
Right.
Right.
But you know what's funny too? They'll be like, I want a best friend in my life. I want to find a man that's my best friend. We'll do everything together. That's the L right there too, because now you become on her level, and she can't respect you.
You can become her girlfriend.
You become a
pretty much. Pretty much.
That's why I tell men don't be friends with women, man. You become their girlfriends, and it's disingenuous. See how a lot of people say. See, I have female acquaintances. I have females that we cool. I say what's up, you say what up, or females I do some business with. But a friend, never. Like this, there ain't no such thing as having a female friend, because the thing is that your actual masculine energy is going to clash with her feminine energy already. So you can't actually be just friends.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Because if I'm friends with you, we gonna hang out and I'm gonna be like, yo, you see that chick over there? She got a fat ass. And I'm gonna start saying some crazy stuff, and then she's gonna get offended because she's like, oh my God, how could you say that? That's so disrespectful. So how are we gonna be friends if I can't really express what I'm thinking and feeling? See, it's just not gonna work out. You see what I'm saying?
Same thing with partners. And whenever I hear a man referred to his woman as his partner, I'm like, we're done talking. We're done fucking talking. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell everybody listening.
I hate that term too.
The term partner was created for same-sex relationships for a reason. Because you can only be partners if you have the same amount of power and prestige in the relationship. Me and Lucario are business partners. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
We have the same amount of power to make decisions for our business. That's the only time it works.
Right.
And you would call a lesbian relationship, they're partners because both of them are women. Or you got a same-sex relationship with two guys, oh yeah, they're partners. That shit is for gay relationships. Between a man and a woman, you cannot say partner.
Right.
I agree.
All of you people out there in society talking about, yeah, my partner. No, that's your woman, that's your wife, that's your girl. And she's supposed to say, that's my husband, that's my man, that's my king, that's my leader.
That's it.
No, but there's no partnership here, because if you go look up the word, you go look it up. It literally says that they have the same power to do the same thing. Men and women don't do the same thing. I can impregnate you. You can't impregnate me. So how the fuck are we partners?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's the dumbest thing, and it's little things
And
like
words
that.
are powerful.
Right.
Again,
Exactly.
so then add in this partner thing. Then you add in streams like this.
That's what
then
I'm
you add in
saying.
this whole culture that we have where
Best
women
friends.
are supposed to be bosses.
That's
then
what I'm
we have this
saying.
other thing where it's socially acceptable to be friends with females. Like when you look, it's guys, we haven't got to this position where guys are in a fucked up situation overnight. This has been decades
Facts.
of of paper cut here, paper cut there,
shows,
paper cut there,
programming,
media.
programming.
It's been decades of programming and propaganda.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That's gotten us to this point, and now it's so subtle since it's been going on for so fucking long. You don't even notice it. Like half the people watch this podcast right now, y'all might not even know that what I analyzed when I looked at that clip. I was like, holy shit, this is a fucking problem.
Yeah.
A normal person's like, wow, that's really entertaining. Versus like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, holy fuck, this guy has a bunch of influence behaving like this. Because I'm looking at it from the future. And then I also know, if I compound this problem with the social media problem we have with women, right, and how they have an overinflated sense of self-worth without earning anything, right, I'm like, fuck. We're on a path to fucking disaster in the next 20 to 30 years. Marriage rates are plummeting. Divorces are high. Like, guys are having an issue with finding and dating women. And then some of the guys that are struggling the most with females are young guys in this fucking age group because they think it's appropriate to behave that way with women. And they don't understand the concept that you just gave. People get mad at me, too. I've said it before. Partners... Fuck that shit. I'm not no partner with no woman. What? But people look at me like I got 3 heads.
Right.
If I went to Russia and said that, they'd be like, yeah, yes, you are very right. Yes. With the women, ha ha ha. They're at home. But here in America, oh yeah, we're partners. Yeah, woo! It's fuckery, man. It's a bunch of fuckery.
It's fuckery. It's definitely fuckery, man.
There's no respect for the patriarchy anymore. Now, you get these stupid running around saying, the patriarchy is bad, but bitch, the patriarchy gave you the ability to talk on this mic and say the stupid shit that you're saying right now. If we had women in positions of power and we had to rely on them for human endeavors and fulfillment, we would literally still be fucking rubbing sticks together in the Stone Age. They don't build nothing. They fucking don't.
Yo.
And I think if more guys adopted this mindset that you are the leader, and if you leave everything to a woman, you're going to fail, more guys will step up and say, damn, I need to be the leader of my household. Damn, I need to support my woman.
Yeah.
I still think it's crazy that guys sit there and say, oh yeah, I want my wife. My wife needs to work and make this money so like she can support me. There's like stay-at-home dads. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how's your woman gonna respect you coming home every day and you're sitting there on the fucking TV? Oh yeah, dinner's ready. I clean up the house. What?
And
But that's where we are.
That's where we are.
And they want to vote for who? Kamala Harris?